So we've all heard this fucking ludicrous nonsense that people from like up north in Manchester area can't socialise indoors with other people, but they can go to the pubs, etc. Anyway, someone's tagged me in this, and I've listened to about a minute of it and then realised it's likely to be really funny. So I'm going to press play, put the phone up here where there's a box, and I might pause it and jump in. I'm just going to see how it goes basically, but fucking hell, this bloke's an absolute maniac, so hopefully we can hear this okay.
We in Greater Manchester have been inundated with questions, so many questions. But earlier on BBC Breakfast, you said that people could go out of Greater Manchester to another area if they followed social distancing. But the government guidance online says you must not visit someone else's home or garden, even if they live outside of the affected areas. So can you clarify that for us?
Yes, I'll make it absolutely clear.
Of course he'll make it absolutely clear. Fucking Matt Hancock has been, from day one, completely clear. Him, Patrick Vallance, Chris Whitty, Boris the fucking Wobblehead Johnson, all crystal clear in everything they say. So of course what he's going to say is going to be clear. Of course it is.
Which is that it is, there's a distinction between the guidance and the law.
None of it's law, Hancock, you fucking lying little spunk bomb. None of it's law. Carry on, dickhead.
Absolutely get back to you with the exact chapter.
Can you give...
You're going to get back to us with the exact chapter and verse. You've been planning this, you've been writing this down, you've released Coronavirus Health Regulations Act, etc., but you're going to get back to her with the exact chapter and verse. Why don't you fucking know it? Why don't you have it in front of you? This interview wasn't sprung upon you where someone stormed into your fucking house and stuck a microphone in your face. You knew this was coming, you fucking dick. So why don't you have the relevant legislations, law and guidelines there, good to go?
There's an example of that, or not at the moment, Matt? Is that what you're saying?
Well, what I'm saying is that people need to follow social distancing right across the board. And one of the challenges we've had is that we've seen more interaction between households. And it is so important that people follow those social distancing rules.
What do you mean you've seen more interactions between households? What the fuck are you talking about? What? How have you seen this exactly? You got fucking cameras in people's houses, have you? Oh, there was only one person here last week. Now there's two. Get that down in the fucking data. What do you mean we've seen it? Fucking cock.
And in the same way that people shouldn't go to the pub, for instance, people
shouldn't go to the pub, but the pubs are open. Yeah, carry on, mate. Good one.
Shouldn't go to hospitality with people from other households, but they can with members of their own household. So the social distancing is really important.
Yes, so I think we understand that bit, but can I go and see a relative who lives outside of Greater Manchester?
Well, you've got to follow the social distancing.
Answer the fucking question, you dick splash. She's asked a very simple question. Can I go and see a relative outside of Greater Manchester? Don't start spouting fucking key words. Answer the fucking question, dick.
Rules. So that was the point that I was trying to make on BBC Breakfast.
But can we or not? I'm sorry, I'm not being argumentative here, but I have listeners saying, but I had this planned for this weekend. Am I able to do that?
Well, the answer is that people should not be indoors with other households because that is how the virus spreads.
What? Fuck off. You shouldn't be indoors with other households because that's how the virus spreads. Fuck off, you dick. 3 months ago, you told everyone to stay indoors. Fucking, oh no, but the science, we're learning from the science and Sage, and they're changing their minds all the times. Oh, fuck off, you cockfart.
But it is okay to be outdoors in public places, like parks, for instance. Again...
Yeah, I know what public place is, mate.
As long as you follow the social distancing rules.
So can I go into a garden then of somebody outside the area?
No, because gardens are, that is,
I don't fucking know, and I've just been caught out. You can't go indoors because that's how the virus spreads. Whatever. So, can I go in the garden? No. Well, why not? It's not indoors, is it? You just told us to go outside in public places. You just told us to go outside. Best place to be. Can I go in the garden then? No. Well, why not? Fucking rabbit head.
against the advice. But the point I was making is about the specifics of the law.
It's not law.
Which is that this law
Law.
applies to people who are in the affected area.
Still haven't answered the fucking question. Can I sit in the fucking garden? You said earlier, I'll make it crystal fucking clear. Chris Whitty, I'll make it clear. Patrick Vallance, I'll make it clear. Boris fucking Johnson, I'll make it clear. And at no point have you ever made it fucking clear. Simple question. Can I sit in the garden? Well, the law says this and the virus spreads here. Simple fucking question. Yes or no? Fucking hell, the best part of you ran down your mum's leg, mate.
Okay, so there is confusion for some people over whether their postcode counts as Greater Manchester. For example, people in Warrington, Wilmslow is part of our patch, but that's in Cheshire.
Yes. So if you are in Wilmslow, then these rules do not apply to you if you live in Wilmslow. And
these rules, if you're in Wilmslow, do not apply to you if you're in Wilmslow. Fuck it, this bloke ain't got fucking... Yeah, the virus gets to the border and goes, no, can't go any further, only to the border, that's all that's allowed.
And the reason, these border issues are always a challenge when we bring in new rules.
Rules? I thought it was a law earlier. Make your fucking mind up, mate.
And the reason that the border issues are a challenge is simply because we've tried to describe the area and say that these rules apply to...
You tried to describe the area. It's not Wikipedia, mate. How would you describe Manchester? Fucking describe the area. What are you talking about? Spoke to fucking... Oh, seriously. Like, your mum should have swallowed you, mate. Your dad should have... And she should have just fucking swallowed you. Like, you should not fucking exist. What a fucking piece of shit.
An area that is as narrow as possible. But it is but inevitably... that's a challenge because, at some point you've got to, there has to be a border. And the problem is that the virus doesn't respect the different borders.
The virus doesn't fucking respect it, you. Respect the border. And if you're saying it doesn't respect the border, why are you putting borders up then? Why are you saying this town, that town? If you're saying the virus doesn't respect it, right, that's it. In the corner, on the naughty step, you're not respecting the fucking borders. If that's the case and you're saying that they're not respecting the borders, why are you telling people there are borders? Fucking hell. Fucking, like, what a fucking knob.
The virus doesn't respect the differences between communities, for instance. And so I understand that that's a challenge, but we're just trying to be as clear as we can.
Trying to be as clear as you can? Yeah, clear as fucking mud, mate. Fuck it. Borders, and you can go outside, but you can't, and then inside, but then the pubs, and then you just stay apart, but you stay together, and then when you go in the house, don't go in the garden, because that's classified as still inside the house, and then outside is inside, and also the borders, but they don't protect the borders, and they don't adhere to the borders, but ultimately, we're just trying to be as clear as possible. Yeah, fucking right on, mate.
Forgive me, but you sound a little bit confused.
No, I'm really clear, and the rules are really straightforward.
No, you're not fucking really clear. And no, the rules aren't fucking straightforward. And now they're rules, are they? 5 seconds ago, it's fucking law.
Which is that if you live in the area affected, in Greater Manchester, in East Lancashire, or in West Yorkshire, outside of Leeds, then you should...
Hang on, let me just get my fucking map out and work out. And hang on, postcodes have to stop at some point, do they not? So there has to be a border, which means there's going to be a house here and there's going to be a house here in between the postcodes. That's going to... We've already seen it with fucking Leeds earlier in the year, where one house was in the area and one house wasn't. Well, the virus goes, well, stops here, safe zone. Oh, dangerous. But remember, he is being as clear, like, of course, he's being clear. The woman is asking very, very simple questions. Can I go into the garden? Well, the borders and no, and, but yeah, You're not fucking R2-D2, mate. Fuck's sake. Oh, just being clear here. You're not,
Not be having two households together, indoors or in a garden.
Okay.
But you can meet outside in a park, for instance, in a park, so long as it's socially distanced. And you can go to hospitality, but only your household and not meeting up with members of other households.
All right, I've got a million questions for you. I'm going to run out of time, but this is one that several people are asking. Can we still go abroad on...
Oh, what the fuck happened there? No! I've lost it. Oh, hang on, I'll get it back.
Out of time, but this is one that several people are asking. Can we still go abroad on the holiday we've booked? And what about you? Can?
Yes. We have not brought in any travel restrictions.
What about staycations? What about going from Greater Manchester, for example, to Wales?
Yes, you can go and you can.
Go on, say it. Mention fucking social distancing again, please. I promise you, I've not watched this video. Please mention social distancing again, please.
Go on holidays, but again, people should not be travelling to visit other households.
You can go on holiday and go fucking Spain, Greece, fucking Italy, but fuck no, you cannot see your neighbour. Are you out of your fucking mind? Herd immunity is where people of a certain community get together and they achieve herd immunity. Whether you believe this is all real or hoax, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You shouldn't be going across fucking oceans and mixing with other fucking people. Because as the fucking media and the government are saying, there's different rates in different places. America's through the roof, UK's through the roof, Spain is quite low, but they want to have a quarantine anyway. So you can fuck off. Well, people from Spain can come over here, pick up the virus, and then head back to Spain. But fuck no, can anybody see their neighbour where they're all part of the same number anyway? You fucking cockwomble.
A question now from a listener when I said that I was going to be interviewing the Health Secretary. Do these restrictions apply to childcare providers? Our holiday club is due to open this morning at 8 o'clock and we can't get an answer from anyone as to whether we should open or not because of the time it was announced late last night.
This does not apply to work. So the evidence is that the transmission of the virus, which has increased, has largely been because of people visiting other households.
Oh, he's fucking said it. Doesn't apply to work. You can fucking go into your offices, factories, fucking loads of you about, who would be from, guess what, other fucking households. Loads of you about. 50 of you in a fucking office, but the evidence suggests that it only lives in fucking households. So, as they say by their own terminology, virus can live on clothes, surfaces, etc. When you're wearing clothes, when you walk out into the office, it could be on you, it could be in your breath, which is why we're wearing fucking masks to protect everybody else, of course. You go into an office, no, everyone's fucking safe. I go next door, dangerous. Are you fucking deranged? The evidence suggests it's only transmissible from household to household, not work, not abroad, and only in that specific community. What fucking evidence is this? Is it written down in the fucking Mr. Men books? For fuck, what are you talking about?
So it is, this does not apply to work, and it doesn't apply to travel.
Oh, yeah, fuck it. Cleared it all up there, mate. Cleared it all up. It doesn't apply to work, so everyone bundled in fucking offices everywhere. Work also includes, guess what? Does not apply to work. So I'm self-employed. So I go into other people's households. So as long as I've got a fucking hat on and a fucking, and a tool belt, fucking it doesn't apply, yeah? But as soon as I go over there to have a wank in their fucking hot tub, it does fucking apply. Is that what you're saying? The evidence suggests that if you're working, doesn't apply. If you're on transport, buses, trains, fucking planes, where everyone's crammed in like fucking sardines, doesn't apply, completely safe. But as soon as you pop round your nans for a fucking rich tea biscuit, no, not allowed, dangerous. Fuck off, you absolute bellend. Keeps going on about, oh yeah, making it clear, making it clear. She raised some valid questions there. Can I go around the house? No. Can I go in the garden? No, sorry, can I go around the house? No, you can only go outside. Okay, can I go in the garden? No. Well, that is outside, isn't it, Matt? Is it not? Yeah, but crystal clear, and the evidence suggests, and social distancing, and just answer the fucking question, you maggot. None of it makes any fucking sense whatsoever. Let's think about it logically. You want to be around less fucking people because you don't want to push the virus onto other people. If you believe it's all true, you don't want to be in touch with strangers, do you not? Yeah. So, going to work, no, you shouldn't be fucking doing that. You shouldn't be going fucking holiday. You shouldn't be going to the fucking pubs. All 3 of them allowed. Pop round to see my mum, where I fell out of her, and she shares my fucking DNA. No, dangerous. This isn't about a fucking virus, is it? What? Fucking hell. Yeah, as always, Matt. Fucking crystal fucking clear, you dickhead.